And guys, do you have any doubts regarding the questions? Are you doing? If you are doing, just react with thumbs up. No? Divyansh, what's your doubt? Okay, Saurabh. What's your doubt? Why you are not doing? A little bit creative is there. Create a NumPy array. That is one question, and create a data frame with student name. That is another question. I didn't check that. Yeah, it is combined. Please share your Google Colabs. No. And if you can find the sum of that array and square root of that array also. Sum of the array you have created and also square root of that array. Yeah, share your Google Colabs with me. All the things at one place. With access, share your Google Colab with access. Dinesh, I think you have missed one question. Seaborn. The Seaborn question, you haven't done that. You just did up to this matplotlib to show the graph only. You didn't done the Seaborn question, like last fourth question. So using the iris dataset, draw a scattered plot showing the relation between the sepal length and petal length. Remaining all is fine. Just missed that one question. And also, I have said that whatever the array you are creating using the NumPy, that find the sum of that array and also the array. Is the time is over? Only the few people, only 2 people, 3, 4 people, 5, 6 people have that. Hmm. Lohit, you have given, like, you have shared the Google Colab without any access. If you know, you can, or else I have showed a traditional way, like that also you can do. Where is Monisha? I haven't joined. Okay. Saurav. Yeah, CSV file. Again, Saurav, you have shared without access. Good. The Preeti Kumari, you did well. How can I share? Where you are doing, Viraj? If you are doing with Google Colab, you can share here. Surya Manik. Yeah, you can share. There is some option where you can share. So here there is option. Is my screen visible, right? So here we are having some option to share. So here it is not my Google Colab, right? So here you can like select the option. Anyone with the link, no one with the access, like that. So you have to give with this, anyone with this link, like that, and you can share here. Okay. Ani Sharma. Have you seen Riyaz? Is it fine? So this is the Google Colab, your Google Colab notebook. So here we are left corner, top. Okay, and the top of the left corner, there is some option called Share Notebook. So there, if you press, it will show some access controller. Like general access controller is there. So there you have to give anyone with this link. Okay, that option you must give, and you can share, like copy. There will be some link will be given. You can copy that link and share in the chat box. That will be fine. So Monisha, where is your Google Colab? I didn't receive from you today. Okay, so we have it. Okay, fine. I hope everyone has completed your right. Riyaj, you have shared a different Google Colab where it is a welcome of that notebook, Google Colabs. I didn't see any answer there. Once verify. So let's move into the class. If you guys completed your assignment, you can share it in the chat box session. So, okay, except all, now what we are doing today is, today we are going to jump into the machine learning session. So, about this, we have completed our Python basics, whatever we want to required for our machine learning journey. We have learned the basics of the Python, which will be required in our machine learning. So, now we are going to introduce this machine learning. What is machine learning and what is what, right? So do anyone know what is machine learning? I think most of you know, right? I think most of you know what is machine learning, and I will tell in my way. If someone haven't know about the machine learning, they will learn, right? So, if you are doing this, means if you want to know who has got the more marks, like that. If you want to know, means you have to give an input. You are writing a Python code, right? So if you suppose we are taking a Python code, if you want to know who has got the top marks in a particular subject, like that, or else who is the topmost, or else who got the lowest marks. For that, you simply write, you have to give the inputs, like in a list. So you have to give the input, or using a dictionary, you will give inputs. For that, you have to write a condition. So manually, you will write whoever got more marks, like that. If else condition, for loop, you will run a loop, like whatever the necessary, you will write all those steps, right? You will write all those steps. Everything you must write right. Like you must code what is the conditions, what about the inputs, what is the result, like that you must give. right? So that is what when we normally make a computer to do something, right? Means to, like, you are giving a task to find the top one, like whoever got the first rank, like that. Everything you have to give the instructions. Do this, do that, check this condition. If that is true, do this, or else you have to do something else. You have to do a loop. You have to check every value, like that. That is what all is a traditional programming, a traditional Python programming that looks like that. But here in our, like, what is the problem? Why you are having this Python, but why we got this machine learning? If we are facing anything, like if the thing we are having, or we are facing any problem with the thing that is already existed, then we'll upgrade things, right? So why we are using this machine learning now? We have the traditional way Python. So by using that also you can gain things, right? So but why we are using this machine learning? Why? So we are upgrading things, right? Why we have upgraded means, in like coming to our real life, we can't write rules for everything, right? We can't just give instructions for every single problem, right? In coming to traditional problem, you must give instructions for every single small problem, or like every single issue, or every single problem, every single programming. You must give the instructions for everything. But coming to in your, like, if it is academic, that is totally fine. But coming to your real life problems, it will be a bit it will be a bit tough, right? So coming for your, if we take for suppose if you are went to some Ajio or Amazon or Myntra, you have searched for a product or purple. If you are doing skincare, means you are going to purchase, right? So you will search for things. So that is what you are doing. But you have done that, you have searched for your products, and you have bought or purchased or something else. There is sometimes we don't purchase things. So I am giving some example why this machine learning or this data science is booming, data analytics, everything is booming, right? Why means there is some cases. So for suppose, I have given an example, right? There is sometimes we'll purchase, or there is sometimes we won't purchase things. But I think most of you know, if you search for certain things, and if you are scrolling your Instagram or like Twitter, everywhere, Facebook, everywhere, you will just get that type of advertisements only. You can get in YouTube also. You will get the similar products, like whatever the products you have recently searched in your some purple. Myntra, Amazon. Anyway, if you are searching for some skin products, like skincare products, like dot and key, everything, whatever you are searching thing, means you will get that particular advertisement only regarding the skincare, some more similar products. If you are searching for a dress, a type of dress, you will get more in the type of dresses, like that. So that is something related to this machine learning. So for that, you can't write your traditional programming, right? So you have searched this, so go there and go everywhere and give advertisement for them everywhere, wherever they will go in their mobile, just show that advertisement. They can't do in traditional way, right? So if you have to done that process in the traditional way, so for that, for every single user you must write, so you must change thing. So he has searched for a dress, so you must go where you must give. They have searched for dresses, so give them dresses advertisements. So they have searched for skincare, so give them skincare advertisements. Hair care advertisements. In the traditional programming, you must give for a single user. That is what. In that cases, this coming to this machine learning or something, whatever, that is automatically learns from that. Okay, the main things comes here. Instead of giving every rule, going to every user and checking there, we'll just give the data, like whatever the user's data, whatever the user is searching, every user data is given to the machine. Okay, and also examples. So he's searching for hair products, or he's searching for makeup, like she is searching for makeup products. So give them these type of advertisements. Like that, it also like we'll give machine the data and also the examples. Okay, related examples. So like how to, for whom you have to share what type of advertisement, for whom you have to share what type of advertisement, like that. It will take the all type of data, and it also takes the examples also, like that. This is what this machine learning comes. Okay, we'll in the traditional programming, you must write the like steps, instructions, inputs, everything from A to Z. You have to do it on your. I'm not sharing any screen. Okay, I'm making sure that I'm not sharing any screen. I'm just telling the things. Okay, so in the, and my point is, in the traditional way where we are using Python, you must you must write A to Z from input to whatever the result you want. Everything you must write, you must give. But coming to this machine learning or stuff like data analyst, that takes the data and also the examples. What this means is, it takes the information, or else it takes the data and it learns from the data. What this machine learning means, will give a computer or some machine the data, means the input. In that input, you will give the data that is required, like for what is what, for what you have to do what, like data and examples also. What this machine does is, it learns from the data. It learns the patterns, it learns how to use the data, it learns what to do with the data. It does whatever you can do with the data and provides the output, like based on the input, whatever it learns, it will give the output, like whatever the desired output, whatever the output it can give, it will give. That is what this machine learning. Okay, like for suppose, think like you are teaching something to a toddler, like a children who is like 3 to 4 years. So think as it is, the mission is like your 3 to 4 years cousin or something. So for that cousin or for that child, you will show things, right? So this is what doll, this is what the dog, this is the car, this is the bike, this is the bus. You will show everything. Like you will give every word an example, and you will show some examples, right? So this thing is called bus, this thing is called car, this is the sound of the dog. Like you will show the examples, you will sound like that, you will teach them, right? With examples you will teach, right? So same thing, same like that. For that mission, you will give examples for everything. Okay, you can't like for the children, you can't tell the logic, they can't understand, right? Like that, the children itself, like themselves learn from things, right? So like that, first you will give the examples and you will show the things. After that, wherever they find, they will tell this is the bus, this is the car, like that. They will tell, right? So like that, same as it is, you will give the machine the examples in the form of the data. And it learns, it processes the data. It learns from the data and it will give the output. Like this is what this machine learning, and I will give terms of machine learning, or the definition you can say. That means machine learning teaches the computer to find the patterns in the data and make the decision or predictions, whatever the output, to find the output automatically. That is what it means, right? You are giving a machine, like a computer, a data, and you are telling that data, like this machine learning, whatever the mission, whatever the computer you have taken, this machine learning like teaches how to learn, how to find the pattern, how to like know the data, how to search in the data, like that. It teaches everything to that machine learning algorithms. Okay, it shows it teaches how to find the patterns in the data, how to learn the data, how to what I can say, how to have the data and how you can use that data, like everything it will teach us. What machine learning teaches to that computer, and after teaching that, it will leave alone, like it will leave alone to make its own predictions, or to make its own decisions on the data, whatever that we ask. So that is what it will done automatically. Instead of, the point is, whatever is done, it is done automatically. When we are using this machine learning, it will done automatically instead of giving instructions for everything. Okay, machine learning teaches computer. You can also say machine learning means it is a study of algorithm that allows machines to automatically learn patterns from the data and make predictions or decisions based on the learning what it has learned from that. So I will I will give the definition in that. Machine learning is, you can say, machine learning is a study of algorithms, whatever we are going to learn, that allows systems to learn automatically the patterns inside the data. The data means nothing but the data sets we are taking, and make predictions or decisions based on the learning it has learned, based on the algorithm we are using. That is what given the definition. Up to now, do you have any doubts? Or do you have any doubts regarding what is machine learning? Is it clear? Is my example is clear? Everything, explanation. If you are having any doubt, you can just tell me. Okay. Now, this is what is machine learning and why we are using machine learning, why we have upgraded our lives from the Python to machine learning, right? So now we must know. Someone has given me something, some suggestion where I can use the notepad. Can that person share again that notepad? If you don't mind. Moments, I will share whatever. So up to now we have discussed what is machine learning. So I have I'm saying repeatedly we learn, like we use machine learning to teach the machines. So how we'll teach the machine learning? What is the way we'll teach the machine learning? You must know, right? So to teach the machine, we are having three different types of teaching techniques. Okay, that is called supervised learning, so I have repeatedly saying we'll teach the mission, we'll teach the mission. So ma'am, you told me that. Yeah. So that's what I have asked. What is that? I didn't remember that. From tomorrow, I will use that. I have noted what is that. So machine learning uses these three different learning techniques. What is those? Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised. Okay, coming to supervised learning. Yeah, coming to supervised learning as the name itself, it is like supervised, means it is under supervised. You can simply say it is under supervision, means it has like you can show what is the data we are giving. That means you can show the labeled data. What are the columns you are having? What are the rows you are having? Everything is labeled. So everything you can supervise, means everything you can know from the input. Okay, whatever the labeled data will give the machine. Okay. In this supervised learning, we have different algorithms that I will discuss. So this supervised learning will give a labeled data. Okay, if we give the labeled data, the machine learns the hidden patterns, or it learns so many things from the data and gives the output. Okay, in this supervised learning, you can say you can know what type of output you are going to get. Means whatever output you can know before the output is given. That means, first suppose I think everyone knows, in the supervised learning, I'll give a simple example. There are so many cat images and dog images. That will be a routine example, but it is the example that will be clear. So you are having a bunch of cat images and dog images. Okay, in your data, you have a bunch of dog images, different types of dog images and different types of cat images. Okay, that is labeled data. Means you are knowing that what type of eyes, like what type of column you are having, eyes, ears, tail, the body type, like that. There is some defined labeled columns like eyes, color, shape of the ears, shape of the tail, like that. There is defined labeled columns in the data. So you are giving that data to the machine and you are saying learn what is what. Means you are saying that learn how cat eyes looks, like learn how dog eyes looks, learn how cat ears are there, learn how dog ears are there. Like every labeled data you are telling learn from that. Okay, the system has learned everything. So if you ask, like after learning this data, if you give any other image, if you give whatever other image you have found, that find this, what is the animal is that. Okay, it will give the, like, you know, you are giving an image, so that image belongs to, yeah. So you can know that image you have given, that can be, if you are asking for output, you know whether that is a cat or dog, it will give. Whether the output is cat or dog, you know what is it, either this or that. That is what you know, whatever the output you are going to get, and you know what is the data, what type of data, what this data is belongs to, you know. So everything is supervision, like everything is under supervision, right? So you know what is what type is this, what type of is that, like that. Everything is under supervision, right? So that is what this supervised learning means. Like, yes, inputs are given with labels. That is what labeled data and organized data. So that is all up to this supervised learning. And coming to unsupervised learning. So in that unsupervised learning, we are having types of unsupervised learning. But in unsupervised learning, you don't give the data with label. Okay, you will have like bucket of data. So for suppose in the supervised learning, you will give a tray of data, means some organized. Okay, tray of data. In the tray, you will organize things, right? So that is comes to supervised learning. But coming to unsupervised learning, you are giving data in a bucket. So you can't organize in a line, right? So you are giving in a bucket, means you are giving a data which is not organized. You are just giving that bucket of data to the machine. So in that bucket, it will learn what are the things are there, what is the relation between the two things I have found. Okay. Suppose so in this bucket you are having a circle. Sorry, it came square. Circle, square. For suppose you can take star. So these are the things you are having. So you are giving this data to this like unsupervised learning algorithm. So it will first see what is inside the bucket. So after seeing that, it will find different things. It is having circle, it is having square, and it is having star. It will see different things. And after that, it will see any relation is there between these two, or any relationship is there between these two, or any relationship between these two. Like that. It will see whatever possible relationships are there between the things I have found inside the bucket. I will repeat. First, if you are giving the data in a bucket. So if you are giving this bucket of data to the model or machine, so you are using if you are giving bucket of data means you are using an unsupervised learning algorithm. So first it will see what is inside the bucket. After seeing what is inside the bucket, it will find different things. What are different things are there? After finding what are different things are there, and it will find, is there any relationship between what I found? Every object, it will find any relationship between these two, or it will find like that. It itself learns. But coming to this supervised learning, as I said, I will give it in a tree. Means it is having like all circles in a line and all squares in a line, all stars in a line, like that. Means you are segregate all the data and you are giving, but it's not the same in the unsupervised learning. So it itself learns. In the supervised learning, you are saying what is what, but you are not saying what is what in unsupervised learning. So it has to learn, right? So that is what it is done in the unsupervised learning. So after learning, it will, whatever it found, it will give that as output. You don't know whatever the output you are going to get. So that is what, for example, you can take like your delivery boy. First suppose you are a delivery boy. You are working under some ABC company. So why I'm taking is you got so many parcels to be delivered. Okay? You have so many parcels to be delivered. So what you'll do? So you can't take each packet and see whatever the address, and you can't go every address in the serial, right? So you will segregate things. Whatever the addresses are near, you will put that in a packet. You will see nearby places you will select, right? So these are in one area. So if you go that area, you will deliver these packages there. So in another area, there are so many packages. Like that, you will segregate things, right? So that is what you got, a bag of parcels. That is not listed. That is not labeled where is what. So you have to find what are the areas. You have to segregate. You have to make groups yourself. So that is what this machine learning also does. You are giving a bag of data and you are not segregating things. It has to learn like that, everything. I think you got the thing, you got the point, what is supervised and what is unsupervised learning. And coming to reinforcement learning, that is for this supervised and unsupervised, you are at least giving data input to the machine, right? But in this reinforcement learning, you are not even giving the data. Okay, for this supervised learning, I have given a tray. For this unsupervised learning, I have given a bag. But coming to reinforcement learning, I'm not even giving a tray or even a bag. For suppose I can say I am giving a room of data. Means I just simply made a machine with some algorithm and just left that machine inside a room. So it itself has to go to that some particular place and itself learns what is that, what I can do with that, and what is the use with that. It is useful for me or not. So everything it has to done itself. What I am doing is I am just giving some algorithm to the machine and just left that in a room. So it itself has to move. So it itself has to take things. So it itself has to scan the thing. What is the use with that? What type of use I have with that? Like that. Everything it has to learn. See, I think you got the point. Reinforcement learning, it goes, if I suppose whatever the example means, you have listened the automating cycles created by IIT Hyderabad. So how they will how they made that is, they made a cycle with some what I can say, like sensors, right? So they made that bicycle with sensors. Different. There are different sensors for different purposes. So to find the distance, to know the obstacles, there are different sensors. Okay, that will be discussed some time later. So based on that sensors, it will go. First, suppose for the first time, I have made a cycle. So it is a cycle. For suppose we can take. It is a room. Okay, we are having a table here. We are having some flower pot here, and we are having some bed here. So it is a room. It is a bicycle. For suppose I'm saying, it first goes right. So until it faces some obstacle, means some problem with something, it goes forward. Okay. After going forward, it is facing some problem. I have touched something. So I must stop or I must go. It don't know. At the first place, it don't know whether to stop or to go. So it has gone, it will move and it will touch some object, and it will, if you touch something forcefully, it has some damage, right? It will face some damage. So that is what it's punishment. So it touched something, so I will give a punishment marks. So I have given a punishment, right? When it touches some object, I have given a punishment. So again, if I again start from here, it will just go and stop there. Okay, that's what it do. At the first step, it just crashes the thing. It just stepped into that. So after the second attempt, it just stops in front of that. So it has done correct, right? So I have given a +1. That is what reward. If I give minus, means that is called punishment. Okay, if I give plus, means that is what? A reward. This is what a systematic example. If you want a general example, means when you are training a dog. Okay, you are having your pet dog, and you are training that dog. So whatever the task or whatever the skill you are learning, so you will just learn that how to sit. If I give any instruction to sit, means it has to sit. So how you train? By using a treat, right? So if you give it does, whatever the dog you are training, if you said sit, if it sits, means you will give a treat. Or if it doesn't sit, means if you can give a punishment, like you can beat, or you again repeat that you are again repeated instruction, right, to sit until when it will sit. So when it sits, you will give a treat, right? So what this dog learns is, so I am doing whatever the instruction that the human said, I am doing that. So I am doing that instruction and getting a treat. So if I done repeatedly, I will get treat, right? So for that treat, it will do. If I said sit, means it will sit. Once I started giving treats, means it will do whenever I will say that. So if I said rotate, means it will rotate. Okay, for the first time, I have to give the treat. So if I said rotate, if it rotates, means I will again give a treat. If it won't, means I won't give the treat, right? So for the treats, it will give the it will do the commands whatever I am saying or instructions whatever I am giving, it will do. Why? It wants the treat. So that is what the reward. If I am not giving the treat means it is a punishment, right? So I am not doing the instruction. So that's why the human hasn't given me the treat. So I won't repeat that. It will learn from its mistakes, right? The punishments, it will learn from its punishments, right? So that is what this reinforcement learning means. I hope you understand the point. What is supervised learning, what is unsupervised learning, and what is reinforcement learning. From tomorrow onward, we'll learn. I can just give you a few learning algorithms only. I can't give you all the algorithms. I can't explain you all the algorithms. I will definitely give 2 or 3 learning algorithms like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. I will just I will make sure that I will give more than 2 learning. I will teach more than 2 learnings. So for today, this is what our session. If you are having any doubts, stay and you can ask. If you're not having any doubts, means you can leave the session and see your concerns. Are you guys having any doubts? If not, you can leave the class. If you are can you explain reinforcement learning the base is clear? Please tell me. How to train means you can't it trains itself. That is what I mean. It trains itself from its mistakes and from its rewards. I will show. So, is the screen visible right now? One another. So the semi-supervised learning, it is a rare case. We mostly use the supervised learning and unsupervised learning only. The semi-supervised is a rare case. Okay. That means the semi-supervised learning is sometimes there is some data where we have only some label data and there is a lot of raw data. In that cases where we are having only some label data and some not label data, where we are using those type of data, combinedly label data and non-label data. When we are using both combinedly means that is known as semi-supervised learning. That is what means by providing data frequently running testing it learns. No, it learns from its experience. For suppose you can see this cleaning robots. There is cleaning robots for cleaning, for grooming and washing our house. We are having some robots, right? So at first, if you have seen, it will just take some times for training. So it will just go around the house and it will measure that where what is there, like where I am having bed, like that. It will learn the house wherever I am having things like that. It just learn. It will just go and check what is the structure of the room, like that. So when it bumps something, like when it touches something, it will just think whether to move left or right. For suppose I'm sure. So here I have a robot, cleaning robot. So here I have a table. Okay. So for the first time, it will go straight. So after reaching here, it is sensing that it has some sensors. To sense things, it has some sensors. Okay. It will sense that there is some object. So it will think whether to move left or to move right. So at the first time, it will turn to left. So in coming to left. So it will first turns here. So it turns and moves towards the left. So it is having a wall. So it can't move further there. So next time it won't repeat. So it goes straight and it turns right. Why it's not left means it is having wall right. In the left side it is having wall. How it means it learns means the first time it turns straight and walks. So for that I have given a reward called +1. For suppose I'm giving. So after that it turns. It is it is sensing some object. So it turns from left or right. It thinks and it turns left. I again give a reward. So it is making some decision, right? It is doing something. So after turning to left, again it bumps to some wall. So it bumps to wall, right? So it is some wall. So I have given a reward called minus, like a punishment called -1. So again it won't repeat. It won't repeat its punishment. So it corrects to make the punishments into rewards. So again it won't repeat this. So it won't it won't turn to left and bump to wall. So the second attempt it goes straight and it turns to right only. Okay, it won't turns left. Why? It is having a punishment right. So it won't repeat its punishment. After moving to right, it moves straight. Again, if it is having any obstacle or it is having some object means, it will again think whether to move left or whether to move right. That is how it learns itself. So we are not even giving any data where you are having objects, where to move left or where to move right. You are not giving that information also. That is what I said, right? You are not even giving a single input to this this type of learning. Is it clear, Jinish? Okay. Are you guys having any other doubts also? You can ask. So you are not having doubts, right? So I'm leaving. Thank you for this session. We'll meet in the tomorrow's session. Yesterday, sorry for the inconvenience. I had to go somewhere, so I can't make it on time. So thank you for the session. We'll meet in the next session.